Embracing change as a catalyst for growth. The human condition is characterized by the inevitability of change, as the impulse that propels individuals towards advancement and compels them to go through the process of growth and adjustment. The driving force acts as the essential component. Even though the possibility of change may cause one to feel anxious, it also has the potential to act as a vital catalyst for encouraging advancement in both one's professional and personal environments. The purpose of this blog is to investigate the possibility of change to act as a driving force behind growth and lead to transformative outcomes. Comprehending the process of change is unavoidable, and it can range from insignificant modifications in day-to-day living to significant life-altering occurrences. It doesn't matter if it's a new job, a transfer, the end of a relationship, or even global paradigm shifts like the digital revolution. Change is something that shakes things up and causes uncertainty. Even though the amount of uncertainty may be unnerving, it creates the perfect setting for the introduction of new experiences and chances. At this point, when the new year has arrived, it is the time when we take a moment to contemplate the past and to look forward to the future. There is a sense of change in the air, and resolutions and goals are being established. On the other hand, here's the catch: genuine development and transformation do not take place within the safe and secure confines of your comfort zone. Now is the time to welcome change, and believe me when I say that accepting change is where the magic begins. Imagine that your comfort zone is a warm blanket that you reach for on a freezing winter day. To put it simply, it is cozy, comfortable, and reassuring. However, here is the catch. If you make the mistake of remaining wrapped up in that blanket for an excessive amount of time, you will miss out on the opportunities, experiences, and adventures that lie outside its warm embrace. Experiment with stepping outside of your comfort zone. You will be glad you did. No growth, learning, or self-discovery can occur without change as a catalyst. When you force yourself out of your comfort zone, you have the opportunity to test your limits, adjust to novel circumstances, and push the limits of what you previously believed to be possible. Adding vivid colors to the canvas that is your life is another way of putting it. Uncertainty is a common companion of change in many situations. However, if you give it some thought, you will realize that some of the most amazing moments in life occur when you venture into the unknown. The butterflies that are fluttering around in your tummy are a sign that you are on the verge of experiencing something amazing. Even while routine can be reassuring, it's time to add some excitement to your life. Take that online class you've been eyeing, try out a new activity, or investigate the possibility of taking an alternative route to work. In your day-to-day life, change infuses your life with newness and vitality. It's like taking a deep dive into a body of ice-cold water. At first, it could be off-putting, but after you're in, you'll realize that it's rather refreshing. Be daring, take chances, and observe how you develop as a person. There are times when change is not about making huge leaps. Rather, it might be a series of modest steps. Commemorate your progress, regardless of how insignificant it may appear to be. On the path to personal development, every step you take forward is a win. The dread of being changed. We are hardwired as a species to place a high value on predictability and consistency. We experience feelings of helplessness and fear when we are disrupted by change. There is a possibility that we are concerned that we will not be able to effectively manage the situation or that it will lead to unfavorable outcomes. There are several reasons why people do not want to adapt, and one of them is fear. People tend to stick to ineffective techniques they are familiar with because they are afraid of the new, even though they are aware that they ought to change. A learning opportunity presented by change. Alteration compels us to grow and progress in our lives. Expanding one's horizons and gaining new perspectives are two things that are required to successfully adjust to new situations. Learning is an essential component of maturing into an adult. The more we can overcome obstacles and adjust to new circumstances, the more wisdom and experience we acquire. The development of a growth mindset can be accomplished by maintaining an openness to new experiences and points of view. The adoption of a growth attitude causes us to shift our perspective from viewing change as a threat to viewing it as an opportunity to better ourselves and the situations in which we find ourselves. Capacity for survival and adaptability. Those who are resilient view change as a problem, But those who are adaptable see it as an opportunity to learn new abilities. The development of these characteristics is facilitated by the acceptance of change. Every time we go through a transformation, we become more resilient and we learn to adapt. In preparation for what lies ahead, we are working to strengthen both our mental and emotional fortitude, alteration, and the development of one's self. The process of alteration can operate as a growth-inducing influence. Changes in your perspectives, routines, or relationships could be among the things that are involved. For instance, a breakup can be extremely upsetting, but it also has the potential to stimulate tremendous personal development. It forces you to concentrate on yourself, reorder your priorities, and gain a deeper understanding of your desires and requirements. The same line of reasoning can be used for other big life transitions, such as beginning a family or relocating to a different section of the country. The acceptance of such adjustments is the first step on the way to personal development and understanding of oneself. Transformation in the field of professionalism. The workplace is a place where change is constantly occurring around the clock. Professionals must be able to adjust to a world that is always changing as a result of variables such as the introduction of new technology, the altering preferences of consumers, and the consolidation of organizations. In today's highly competitive workplace, it is not enough to simply accept change. One must also actively seek it out to achieve success. The ability to adjust to changing conditions has the potential to be an excellent approach to growing in one's career. In addition, shifts have the potential to be a fruitful field for new ideas and offer the opportunity to differentiate oneself. A wonderful example of people who are open to change is entrepreneurs who dare to shake up sectors that have been around for too long. Approaches to adapting to change strategies. It is difficult to adapt to change, yet there are obvious benefits to doing so. These are strategies that can help you grow and survive in an environment that is constantly changing. To cultivate a growth mindset, it is essential to begin by acknowledging that changes can be the catalyst for personal development. You should look at this challenge as an opportunity to broaden your horizons and grow as a person from the experience. In times of change, it can be helpful to have goals that are both clear and attainable. Setting clear goals can help you find your way. If you want to keep motivated and on track, setting objectives for yourself or your business might be helpful. Construct resilience. Construct your resilience by delving into your past experiences and working to improve how you react to challenges. Your willingness to accept change may be influenced by your self-assurance and your capacity to triumph over obstacles. Maintain your knowledge. If you stay current on the latest advances in your industry, it may be easier for you to adjust to shifts in your working environment. To acquire any form of power, knowledge is essential. Seek support. If you are looking for guidance and support, it is important to find others who have been through similar transitions in their professions and feel comfortable interacting with them. Their perspectives are frequently of critical importance. The final thoughts. There are times when it can be difficult to adjust to new challenges, but it is necessary for both personal and professional development. The ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to new circumstances, and have a growth mindset are all qualities that are essential in today's fast-changing work environment. Although it may be frightening at times, it is essential to keep in mind that it is also the way to a life that is more fulfilling and full of more experiences. Your development will be accelerated by your ability to adjust to changing conditions. You will eventually develop into a more successful person if you can understand how to adjust to different situations. Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.